Who would have thought right after the sweet taste of revenge we'd learn that ORHUN's apparently been dead? We can f the world together? I'm a f just like you? What is going on here? Actually, think about it, maybe the length of the sensor isn't important and they're just doing it for dramatic. Yo, what type of monstrosity? Is ORHUN like a fucking alien coming from outer space? This is like when you finish season 1 and you jump into season 2 and everything you thought you knew about it just completely flipped on its head. Some phrases I'd avoid, personally. The group, the team, the organization. The clan is a hard sell. So something's happened in his past that's limiting him. So he must have been too dangerous. This is actually how ORHUN died. He thought a fucking common sword was enough to go up against Godzilla. Man, everyone's just very excited to see his big black sword, huh? You know, it's news to me. I thought ORHUN's been alive this whole time, but I guess we've been dealing with Casper the Friendly Ghost. What do you mean ORHUN's dead? And what do you mean that seemingly both Sion thinks ORHUN's dead and ORHUN thinks Sion's dead? What did they do to these kids in terms of their memories? Now, for her, I don't think memories have been manipulated. But for ORHUN, that's true. And if memory serves me, they've hinted that there might be some sort of weirdness in his past, but this is the first time they've truly took a sledgehammer to our perception of what we thought was happening. And now it seems like the only reason he can't do intense magics, other than his own unique spells that he's made, is because there's been a mental block that has capped him at reaching his true potential. Was this done for nefarious reasons? I'm not totally sure. It might be a case of trying to protect the world. Maybe something has happened in his past that his power left uncapped. It allows for him to go so crazy it's deadly and they'd have to kill him otherwise. But this man was truly shocked to learn that ORHUN was able to do it without necessarily doing it in the way he was expecting. So it's like, they easily could have killed ORHUN, most likely anyway, if it was that. So there must be some sort of good intentions here. But the fact that both of them seemingly thinks the other's dead, especially with ORHUN looking at a grave and seemingly thinking of her, their meetup is probably going to unlock something, and I'm not sure what type of monster is going to be unleashed, but I'm interested to find out. That's from the video, though. You know what to do. Drop a like, show your support, subscribe, ring that bell if you haven't already. Of course, Patreon, you can catch my full live reactions to all these episodes and more, which does help fund the channel and videos just like these. Couldn't do it without my patrons, so do consider supporting if you so wish. Damn good episode. Felt like the intro to season 2, just randomly dropping you in and being like, oh, there's a lot more we weren't realizing. See, like, from her point of view, she's out here, like, down with the church, I'm gonna hurt anyone who's doing this, that, and the third, and I was really like, what the fuck? Like, what happened here? And maybe I'm just misremembering that, this was a thing, but yeah, I was not expecting both of them to think the other was dead, nor was I truly convinced that my boy's memories were locked away, or at least his true potential. I mean, the Black Swordsman over here is already in the process of getting a new big black sword made out of dragon scale, so if he was able to do what he did with a common bitch-ass sword, I mean, give him a legendary sword, his reunion with Sion is... might actually have a nuclear blast go off if they're both as strong as they're kind of indicating, because that's pretty fucking intense. And honestly, on the topic of that, I think that is just the most ORHUN thing I've heard. The fact that he's been... This is the equivalent of starting a video game, picking up the first sword you get, and then using that to the boss. Like the very last boss. And to be honest, I respect it. So you're telling me, him using a base... I didn't even consider this. He fought the 93rd floor boss dragon with a common sword. Its attack stat was probably 8 fucking attack damage. Probably should have had something in the hundreds at that point. We probably would have shaved like 5 minutes off that fight had we had Excalibur, wouldn't we? Though it is the most ORHUN thing possible. They're all like, what the fuck is this shit? But like, you know, it's nice because they tie into the emotional damage, right? He has a new party. This party has lost someone a year back, showing the dragon scales probably as PTSD, but no, they're actually like, damn, that's impressive. And I have to imagine too, when he busts out all these like legendary items and like, where did you get it? He's like, oh, I just kept all the scraps that the heroes party didn't want. They probably looked at a lot of shit as like, we don't need it, we can toss it away, we're the heroes party, we'll always get more. It's like, why It's kind of like the rich family who doesn't believe in leftovers. We'll just make another meal, you know? It's probably like that. Now, granted, the Black Scale Dragons was probably from the one he just defeated there. But yeah, still very, very nice stuff. I also quite liked his interaction when they're voting on if he should join in. They're like, hey, are you gonna die for the clan? And he's like, nah, I'm not into clans. That's a little weird. But I will die for people. And I honestly like that because it shows the difference in his mindset than the suits would have. Like, you gotta die for the organ. He's like, no, I believe in people. I don't believe in a group. Like, oh, you gotta care about the business and this, that. And he's like, no, I care about the people. I will do whatever it takes to protect people. Fuck the clan. I was like, I can respect that. This is what I mean, though. Like, he very much was... This scene makes it feel like he believes Sion's dead. Sion believes he's dead. Why did they have to cap his memories? What happened? Was his emotion so high that he became so unstable that they had to, like, mentally block off parts of his mind so he didn't become a walking disaster? Because that's currently the vibes I'm getting. I mean, we know they lost everything, right? Because that's what happened in the flashback in the third episode, maybe a little earlier, maybe a little later, I forget, to be honest, when Oliver and him, they're like, they went out and played, right? They came back and their town was destroyed. Had they not been playing that day, everyone would have died. So it's kind of making it feel like they came back, everything's destroyed. But why would you have to lock his memories there? Why do you have to make it seem like everyone died? Unless they're going the route that maybe Sion also wasn't there that day. She just assumed he was dead because she also came back to all this being like this. But there is that mental block, and very clearly they put that mental block on him. And is that because he was going so crazy over time that they had to? It's really hard to say, man. It's really hard to say, but I'm interested in learning more. It doesn't feel like there's nefarious reasons for what's ever going on in his head, but preservation reasons. And I'm interested to learn what they're going to do. But just when you think you can't love the show even more, they give you peak revenge last week, seeing us rise to the top, and I just assume the hero's party is in an alley somewhere spreading cheeks for some booze money. They drop basically the intro to a season 2 where you're like, oh, everything we thought we knew about the show has changed, and I'm fucking here for more. The show has been great. It's been wonderful. It's been absolutely fan-freaking-tastic, and I can't wait for more. But you can let me know your thoughts and definitely theories if you got any. If you don't know of that source tier on where you think it's all going, down below, make sure you drop a like, share, support, subscribe, ring that bell, and Patreon. You can catch my full live reactions over there to all these episodes, which does, yes, help fund the channel, and videos just like these. So I gotta give those video shouts to my patrons, because they make it all possible over here. So today we got Mauve, Jarl Bralgrove, Omar, Jay Vorty, Daniel Kosko, Kristoff, Kowalski, and we also have Archivist. So I appreciate the support. Please take care. You'll have a good one.